This is ELH4X4 doing stuff. Today we're working on a 2012 Ford F350 Super Duty XLT. Chief complaint is oil leak around the lower oil pan. So the factory on 2012 factory pan is made out of composite plastic, which is notorious for leaking. We're switching over to a metal pan using a gasket, and we have to change the hardware. 15 bolts that are M6, thread pitch of 1.0, and an overall length of 16 millimeters. You cannot use the factory factory oil pan bolts when you're switching from plastic to steel. So come on along. All right, first thing we do, jack the vehicle up, give us some room to get the oil pan. You can jack it up on the I-beam and set your jack stand out towards the end. What I like to do up top is pull the dipstick and pop the oil fill or the oil cap on the valve cover. That way the engine can breathe and it drains the oil a little bit easier. You can start the vehicle up, heat the oil up so it flows a little bit easier when you're draining. For this plastic lower, the oil drain is on the driver's side, so we jack it up on the passenger side. With the metal replacement, the drain plug is going to be on the passenger side. Drain plug is a 1/4 turn, 3/8 drive. That's all you do. You need to get a pretty big drain pan for this. What I'm using is a medium-sized mortar tub that I picked up at one of the hardware stores for like $5, $6. And we can move the pan around to where we can get to the oil filter. Oil pan bolts are 8mm. Oh yeah, that one was loose. That one was somewhat loose. That was somewhat loose. And I had already loosened up these back ones. Once you get all the bolts loosened up, just apply some downward pressure to break the pan loose. I left a couple bolts threaded. I can't really see what's going on the back side here. there it goes. Oh, man. All right, I got a fish for my socket now. Magnet. I also placed a nice big piece of cardboard underneath everything. Cut down on the mess. Oh, wow, yeah, that one's still a little bit tight. All right, you get the idea, yeah? Then we can get our drain pan situated underneath the lower oil pan. There we go. All right, so this is what the plastic pan looks like. This is the side, this is the passenger side, this is the driver side, rear, front, and it was leaking out this side. And this side was where the 3 bolts were kind of loose, and you can see the crud build up right around there and towards the back. I just put a little bit of the RTV on there. Because the paper gasket that they gave us doesn't have the silicone impregnated on it, so Get around the bolt holes. And I'm going to wipe the excess off from the pan. And to reiterate, because the steel pan is thinner than the plastic pan or the composite pan, you have to get new hardware. And I got the dimensions for the hardware right here. It's an M6 by 1.0 thread pitch by 16 millimeters in length. So what we can do while we're waiting around for some other things, we can put some oil inside the oil filter. If I can get the lid off, or the seal. Now we can get the upper pan wiped down. Get a couple bolts started. All right, get the idea. Let's go over to the oil filter side. Get that wiped off. Right, we want to make sure that the surface doesn't have an O-ring stuck to it. You don't want to double stack O-rings, it'll cause a leak. Once we get in all the bolts, we'll snug them down evenly, and then we'll pull up a torque spec. All right, let's pull up a torque spec. So it's 89 inch-pounds or 10 Newton meters. And there is a torque pattern. And I'm not doing the correct torque pattern just right now. And I probably won't. That one had a little bit of silicone sealant in the way. .89 inch-pounds, 10 Newton meters. All right, so I went around the pan 3 times, snug it down, check the drain plug, make sure that's tight. Yep. And that's the last thing we do on the bottom. We'll go up top side, add some oil, run it, check for leaks, and hopefully if everything goes well, then that's it. I don't think you really need to see me adding oil. We ran the vehicle. There's no leaks around the lower oil pump. There's no leaks around the oil filter housing. So thank you for watching the F350 lower oil pan replacement from plastic to steel. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the thumbs up. So, appreciate you guys, and as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.